The 7 silent killers of success and how to cure them. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise effortlessly while others, just as talented, just as hardworking, stay stuck? It's not luck. It's not even intelligence. It's something far quieter, something invisible. There are 7 deadly attitude diseases, mental viruses that infect your thinking long before they ruin your results. They don't show up on X-rays or blood tests. They show up in your hesitation, in your excuses, in that quiet voice that says, maybe I'll start tomorrow. Every dream ever buried, every goal that never saw daylight, every business that never left the notebook was destroyed by one of these 7 diseases. They are not small. They are lethal. And today we're going to diagnose every one of them, expose their symptoms, and give you the cure. Because your future depends on your mental health, not just your physical health. You might be grinding harder than ever, yet still wondering why success feels like a treadmill. If that's you, this message is for you. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stop sabotaging your potential and start building unstoppable momentum. Let's begin the healing. Number 1, indifference. The shrug that kills ambition. Indifference is quiet. It doesn't scream, it sighs, it says whatever. It's that shrug of the shoulders that turns potential into dust. You see, indifferent people drift through life waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect motivation, the perfect reason to give their best. But you can't drift to the top of a mountain. You climb it, with sweat, with passion, with purpose. When you treat every task like it's temporary, you train your mind to expect mediocrity. Indifference kills passion before passion ever begins. The cure? Engagement. Put everything you've got into everything you do. Even if your current job, project, or season isn't your final destination, treat it like it's training camp for greatness. When you pour your full energy into your present, the future notices. Opportunities reveal themselves only to people who are fully awake. So ask yourself, where in your life have you been drifting instead of driving? That's where you begin your cure. Number 2, indecision. The fence that keeps you stuck. If indifference is drifting, indecision is drowning. You know what you want to do, but fear nails your feet to the floor. You replay scenarios in your head, worrying about what might go wrong, forgetting what could go right. You overanalyze until the window of opportunity quietly closes. Here's the truth. Life rewards movement, not perfection. The people you admire aren't necessarily smarter, they're just faster to choose. Because every decision, right or wrong, creates motion, and motion creates clarity. Even the wrong decision teaches faster than standing still. Indecision is a thief that steals time, and time is the one resource you'll never get back. So pick a direction and go with everything you've got. You can always pivot later, but you can't win a race you never start. Ask yourself, what decision have you been postponing out of fear? Make it today. Your future self is already waiting. Number 3, doubt. The virus of the mind. Doubt is sneaky. It disguises itself as logic, as humility, as caution. But underneath, it's fear. Fear wearing a clever mask. It whispers, who do you think you are? And if you listen long enough, you'll start answering, you're right, maybe I'm not ready. But here's the paradox. Self-belief isn't the result of success, it's the cause of it. No one waits until they feel 100% ready before they act. They act first, and the confidence grows after. When you doubt your worth, you hand your power to the world. When you choose belief, even shaky belief, you reclaim it. The cure for doubt is faith in yourself. Not blind arrogance, but a calm conviction that you can figure things out as you go. Repeat this. I may not know everything, but I can learn anything. That's how creators think. So imagine, how would your life change if for 30 days you replaced doubt with belief? That's the challenge. 30 days of inner faith. Watch what happens. Number 4, the silent thief of energy. Worry is imagination used against yourself. It convinces you that something awful is around the corner, and it drains you before anything even happens. We've all done it, lying awake at night replaying what ifs. But think about it, most of the things you worried about 5 years ago never happened. And yet they stole real hours, real sleep, real joy. Worry doesn't protect you. It only paralyzes you. The cure? Faith plus action. Decide to trust that you'll handle whatever comes, and then focus on what you can control right now. When you shift your mind from what if to what now, you take your power back. Stop rehearsing tragedy, start rehearsing victory. See yourself succeeding, healing, growing, and then take the next logical step toward that vision. What's one worry you can release today? Let it go. You'll feel 10 pounds lighter instantly. Number 5. Overcaution. The cage disguised as safety. Society praises caution, but overcaution is just fear with good marketing. It's the voice that says, wait until the timing is perfect. Spoiler, the timing will never be perfect. Life itself is risky. You can't eliminate risk. You can only choose which risks are worth taking. Every dream carries a price tag of uncertainty, but staying safe has its own price: regret. The cure for overcaution is courage through awareness. Realize that failure isn't fatal, stagnation is. Each time you take a small, calculated risk, your comfort zone expands. Each time you choose action over analysis, you earn a new level of freedom. So ask yourself honestly, where have you been playing too safe for too long? Start there. One bold step is all it takes to rewrite your story. Number 6. Pessimism, the mental factory of negativity. A pessimist doesn't see the view, he sees the dirt on the window. He calls it realism, but in truth, it's mental poison. What you focus on expands. If you search for problems, you'll find more. If you search for possibility, doors start appearing. Our minds are factories, and every day we decide what raw materials to feed them: sugar or strychnine, hope or hopelessness. When you consume negativity, complaints, gossip, self-pity, you manufacture misery. When you consume optimism, gratitude, vision, purpose, you manufacture opportunity. The cure for pessimism is gratitude and intentional input. Feed your mind daily with content that uplifts, challenges, and builds faith in yourself. Remember, your outer world mirrors your inner world. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So ask yourself, are you focusing on the dirt on the window or the beauty beyond it? Change your focus, and you change your fate. Number 7. Complaining, the voice that destroys futures. Complaining feels harmless, but it's a declaration of defeat. Every time you complain, you reinforce the story that you are powerless. You're telling your subconscious, life happens to me, not through me. And here's the dangerous part. Complaints multiply. The more you speak them, the more your mind searches for proof that life is unfair. Complaining is spiritual bankruptcy. It wastes your energy, poisons your relationships, and blocks creativity. The cure is gratitude and ownership. When something goes wrong, don't whine, analyze. Ask, what can I learn? What can I control? What can I build from this? Silence the complaint, and you make space for creativity. Because creation and complaint cannot live in the same sentence. So here's your challenge. Go 24 hours without complaining. No whining, no blame, no excuses. You'll be shocked how much lighter your soul feels and how solutions start appearing. Section 3. The conclusion. Mastering your mental factory. Now you've seen the 7 diseases: indifference, indecision, doubt, worry, overcaution, pessimism, and complaining. Each one is small on its own, but together they form a wall between you and your destiny. The cure isn't perfection. The cure is awareness. Every time you catch yourself drifting, doubting, or complaining, you've already taken the first step toward healing. Remember this law of life. Your thoughts are architects, not ornaments. They build the structure you live in every day. Success isn't about working harder, it's about thinking better. Hard work without the right mindset is like pouring water into a leaking bucket. Fix the bucket first. From this moment on, decide to become the guardian of your mind. Guard what you watch, what you listen to, and what you repeat. Because your mental factory is producing tomorrow's reality right now. The moment you master your attitude, you unlock abundance. Not because life becomes easy, but because you become equipped. So breathe, recalibrate, and remember, you are not a victim of your thoughts, you are their creator. Rule your inner world, and the outer world will follow. If this message reached you today, it wasn't an accident. Maybe you recognized a few of these diseases living quietly inside your own habits. That's okay. Awareness is the beginning of transformation. Now it's your turn to act. Don't just nod and move on. Choose one disease, just one, and commit to curing it this week. If you're tired of drifting, make a decision. If you're tired of worrying, replace it with gratitude. If you're tired of complaining, speak solutions instead. And when you feel your faith waver, remember this truth. You were built for victory, not victimhood. Your mind is your kingdom. Rule it wisely. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs it. Click like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me, which of the 7 mindset diseases will you defeat first? Together, let's build a generation of creators, people who think better, live stronger, and lead with faith and focus. Because when you win the war in your mind, there's nothing in the world you cannot conquer. Let's keep growing together. See you next time.